My general MO with Western hunting is if I'm not seeing what I want, I'm gonna walk. You can't really do that here. You just have to be patient. It's because you're not mobile. You can't be mobile. You just have to like sit there and wait. Wait, and it's like, oh, it didn't happen today. I guess I'm gonna wait tomorrow. And you're just sitting there thinking like, is anything gonna show up?
It's just me versus the Chipotle burrito right now. I'm not sure who's winning, to be honest with you.
This is my third time hunting in Oklahoma. There's tons of deer here, just lots of bucks. First morning, we got a week to hunt whitetails. This is our first morning out. Still the rut, kind of the end of the rut, but still the rut. This is a hunt that I've really come to love because it's just so different than anything else I do, but it's really, really enjoyable to hunt whitetails in the rut. For us Western boys, it's like a fine wine. It's an appreciated taste that just gets a little bit better with age. The hardest thing about this style of hunting, this tree stand style whitetail hunting, is just trying to figure out where the hell to go. You know, we've got trail cameras up all over the ranch, and so you can see what's on camera.
That's actually not a bad buck.
There's a lot you don't see on camera. So we're just running around, checking places, checking cameras. Haven't really seen like a big giant buck on any of our cameras this year. There's a lot of like nice bucks, but nothing, no giants. There's usually one good buck, one nice, really nice whitetail. And we don't really have that this year, but there's just so much good habitat around here. There's so many deer. There's gonna be, I feel like this year we're just gonna have to really do a lot of scouring to turn up a really, really good whitetail, poking around and checking things and being really mobile. So that's what we're doing. We're just kind of being nimble. Pretty good buck. Saw a nice buck on the cruise running around out there, but he ran off our property. This is the first year I've hunted whitetails without somebody who's more knowledgeable. So just trying to like figure out where to go and sit and just have confidence that you're making the right decision is a bit it's not nerve-wracking, it's just more like a don't want to make the wrong decision kind of. But where we're going this morning is a stand right on the river. There was a pretty cool buck on camera that had, I think he had 3 browse on one side and 2 on the other. But there's been a lot of activity, just rutting activity on kind of the east end of this place we hunt. And so see what's going on there this morning.
There were 2 deer that I would have been happy to kill that were showing up in 2 different spots pretty regularly, but they weren't showing up like every day, or we'd have the wrong wind, or I'd decide to sit on one stand as much as I could with the right wind. The one day we couldn't sit there because the wind was wrong, the buck would be there on camera. Decided to make a switch to a new spot.
Yeah, that's way better. I like this one.
And then there was one deer that was punching the clock, showing up on the camera once a day, sometimes twice a day, sometimes even 3 times a day. So he was at this stand a lot. We sat at that stand twice and never saw him when we were in that stand.
That's pretty cool. Hear that snort wheeze, like right below us. He was literally directly below me. I probably could have taken my arrow off my bow and just kind of thrown it down at him. He smelled the ladder. Good morning. Feeling like we might kill something today. Have mild regret about not shooting that buck last night. But I don't live my life thinking about things like that typically. But I woke up in the middle of the night thinking, why didn't you shoot that buck? Don't know the answer to that other than it didn't feel right. We're going to a good spot today. Might sit a while. We got a nice breeze all day today. Nice hard freeze this morning. It's 21 degrees right now. Which seems to get the bucks a little excited. Eternally optimistic. Ready? Yeah.
The one thing that is universally true is deer in the rut want does. If you find the females, you're oftentimes like, there's going to be males around. It gave me some confidence knowing that even if we weren't seeing good bucks, if there are does around, like, anything can happen. And that's how I feel about Western hunting. This just required a lot more patience.
About midway through our hunt here, and we're going back to the duck slough where we saw that tall 8-point.
We had the right wind. It was like, we're going to the duck slough. We're going to keep going to the duck slough as much as I can, because eventually it's just a game of patience, right? And eventually you hope that you sit there evening, morning, or all day, or whatever it takes, that you're hopefully just going to increase your odds of success. I don't really ever have any expectations on any given day about what is or isn't going to happen. You could see forever from that stand, and he just came out of the grass, and there he was. I took one look at him and was like, yep, gonna kill him. Drew the bow back and gave her hell. Not how you like it to happen. Bed's down over there in that low stuff, that's good. So we can sneak in from the other side. We looked at the footage of my arrow going in him again, and you can tell that he actually like jumps, lunges forward as soon as the arrow releases, and so it ends up hitting him like mid-body. Not right behind the shoulder where I was aiming. I don't know how I didn't see that buck coming in, because he was coming out in the wide open right in front of us, but I didn't see him until he was almost right in front of us, and there was another doe that had us just pegged this morning, and I was trying everything I could not to spook her, and so just had to quick draw and shoot. And I thought the shot felt perfect, and it ended up hitting him far back. He was hurt. I mean, he ran off, bedded, sat there for about a half hour, came back to us, rebedded. It's not how you like it to go down. I really don't like it in archery hunting when you don't just kill them with one arrow. It's just part of the deal sometimes. I'm not a particularly patient person in hunting or just in life in general, but you just don't have a choice in this whitetail hunting thing. You just gotta wait it out or be patient. You're dead. You better get smart or he's gonna die. It's also just fun. You get to see a ton of different deer, and you're perched up in a tree stand. It's almost like you're in this little observatory, just watching deer do their thing instead of being on ground level. And so you get to see them super up close and personal. You get to hear, you see them like fight each other, snipe at each other, make noises that you don't get to hear. And that's really cool, because you just don't get to do that with Western big game. We're gonna pack up, head back home. Get out of here, get out of the cold.